Hi, it's Charlie Zeiss with Stargate Pyramids and the Pyramid Science Foundation. Really happy to have back an old friend of mine, Peter DeBennettis. Peter and I met several years ago and have stayed friends. Peter does a lot of really fascinating things with folks on how to become awesome. And that's why we're talking to Peter today. Peter's going to be talking briefly about a new course that he is putting together that we wanted to let everybody know about. And Peter, why don't you just take it away?
Thank you, Charlie, for inviting me here today. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. You've got one of those minds that, when you start explaining things, I just get excited. So that's why I really enjoy having a friendship with you. I've learned a lot and appreciate it all. So I'm going to be offering a course called Becoming Awesome. It's going to be 6 consecutive Tuesdays starting March 7th. It'll go through April 11th. And it's designed for people to embrace 5D skills. I've been blessed. Recently, my channeling abilities just shot through the roof. And the more I focus on being in service and carrying those abilities, the more other abilities have opened up for me, like shifting timelines, like being able to download knowledge instantaneously. And so I'm offering a course, Spirit's really guiding me to say, okay, get everybody out there so that they can start to develop their skills, their own unique set of skills, because this is the transition into 5D. It's not like you sit on the sideline and you wait for it to happen and other people are going to do things and the world will change. No, the change happens within, and part of that change is embracing your abilities to be transcendent. And this is the time to dive into that course.
That's fantastic. Now, do you need any special preparation, background skills, anything like that? Or can we all just sort of come and start where we are?
Come as
From
you
where
are.
we are.
An open mind is going to help a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of the traditions that have been on the planet have been really wonderful traditions, but they've only gotten us this far. Okay. And now we're stepping into a new energy where there's new rules. And so we're all going to be learning this together. I've just been blessed in that I've put enough effort in and been open enough to start to receive things. That's one of the big things we'll be working on this course in is allowing. I learned that beautifully, that in 3D, you use intent to manifest, but in 5D, intent often kicks you in the butt because you still haven't cleared enough stuff out. So you create things that you don't intend, right?
Right.
It's more
Right.
in 5D, you can allow. And then you get into all kinds of wonderful things like grace and mystery and all the beautiful essences that we'll be exploring. It's $333 for all 6 sessions. They will be recorded. So if you miss a session, you can get there the next day. Each session is going to have teaching and skills practice where we're going to actually be diving into experiencing our greater selves and our greater potential.
Fantastic. Now, is there going to be a limit on the number of people who can be in the class?
My Zoom holds 100 people. If I get that many registered, I may open it up, but we're going to try to keep it to 100. That'll be really a good thing because I want people to interact. A lot of things that I've been able to do in the past, and you've sat in on classes that I've taught. You've guest taught on classes I've taught, Charlie. Thank you for that.
That's right. Sure.
So one of the things I was able to do was create a group consciousness with our meditation group. And because of that, we've been able to accelerate the growth of all the members of our group. And one of the things I'm going to encourage in the class is that people either use their own networks of friends and people that are awakening, or interact with people in the class to create a group network and then develop their own group consciousness. Because then what happens is that as soon as anybody in the group gets a new ability, everybody gets it.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. So we're going to be working on how to do that. And that's why I don't want the class to be too big. I want some interaction there.
Sure. Fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And I'd recommend that all of you who have an interest in becoming awesome, check out Peter's class, and hopefully we'll see you all there. So again, the links are in the comments section. to this video. Any other
Right.
comments, Peter, before we close?
One last thing, two last things. One is my website is becomingawesome.one.one. And you can go to the events page or just wait 7 seconds and an ad will pop up saying, hey, take this class. So becomingawesome.one is the way to get there. I'm going to be sending this interview out to all the people on my email list, Charlie. So can you briefly tell me about your fantastic book, which I thought was really cool because you named it with a number.
Yeah, well, the name of the book is 76.345, exploring the secrets of the golden ratio. And if I had it to do over again, Peter, I would put 3 dots at the end of the 345, because this really isn't a precise, it's really a geometry, but what it is, it's the process of phi scaling, and that's a geometric angle that we approach but never quite achieve because it's based on the golden ratio. But we found this in architecture and nature. It's in every fundamental process, like the refraction of light, the amplification of sound. It's in our DNA. It's in all sorts of free energy and health applications. And we've known about this. This is the other thing for thousands of years, when we can prove that through the architecture, and every continent, every religious tradition has known about this. So we're starting to link this now. In fact, I found this geometry even inside the new Livermore Laboratory fusion experiments that were so became popularized a couple of months ago. It was the first time that they were able to achieve over unity, as it's called, and this geometry seems to be playing an important role as well. So anyway, that's what the book's all about. It's a continuing exploration, but it's clear that from this book that we had free energy technologies in the past. We knew about sacred geometry, and we don't know those things today. So brings up a lot of other questions for us to ponder.
That's beautiful. So just so people know, you're sitting in a structure or an image behind you of a structure of that golden ratio, 76.345, which is the name of the book.
That's right.
And so you're sitting in it. And I think what's really interesting, the last time we spoke, you told me how through your interactions and putting it out there, people are coming to you and saying, oh, we're observing that ratio within nuclear reactions. Hence free energy, hence over unity more than you put in. And I think that's an example of what I'm trying to get people on board with, and to accept that we're in a new energy. If you put your focus in and your energy is clear, you're not stuck with a lot of the past that you're bringing to it. You're going to download new information, or in your case, remember information that we've already known.
That's
and
right.
I think you're a living example of what's going on, Charlie, and I'm going to salute that. And I want to invite everybody. It's not just the people producing these videos anymore. It's all of us, all hands on deck right now. So if you'd love to, check out Charlie's book. There will be a link below at how to purchase it on Amazon. And also you can link to my class, Becoming Awesome. Looking forward to seeing you all.
All right. Thanks so much, Peter. And thank you all for listening. Have a great day.
Many blessings.